So I'm recording video about bank MTS Bank, which stands for Mobile Telephony of Serbia, so MTS Bank, which is now Bank Postanska Stedionica. I'll open the I'm actually trying to open that to access that address, but let's see what happens. So this is the bank, MTS Bank. It's now acquired by Bank Postanska Stedionica, and it said so this is bank, not secure, and I have the latest version of Google Chrome. Yeah, it's up to date, or Chrome, whatever. So if I go back to safety, then nothing happens. If I want to proceed, so they're using deprecated, and you will see what they're now doing. So they don't have the basic, they don't provide the basic safety to their users. So the connection is not secure, which is scam, very scam. But anyways, I just need to check out my balance. That is how much I'm using today. Okay. So if I continue, so this is their logo, Bank Postanska Stedionica, and I go here. So I'm trying to close the account since the 13th, what was, just a second, I need to see what was the date. So I started trying to close my account on Friday, so it's more than a week. So 30th of July this year, and let's see. So the problem was that I wasn't able to. I don't need this. I wasn't able to receive some code, although I had my ID. And I went there to that bank like 5 or 6 times. So I'll show afterwards what they sent me on my email, but now I want to see. I want to see what's happening, what they, how they figured out that well, I'm not closed. This is amazing. So I cannot access, it says I don't have any account, and I still receive my regular messages that so what was the date? Yeah, it was today, right? Yeah, today. So I have a report on my account. Yeah, I received that. So they informed me that I received, that they sent email report on my account balance, and this is that I have minus 0.1 dinars, Serbian dinars, but I don't know how I had that balance. So as you can see, this also doesn't work. It should be 0. So I need to go here to update it. So in general, this site is a mess because this was done by people who finished some crash course. I know some of them. So I need to click in multiple places, multiple links to have this properly updated. And again, it says here that I don't have account, but I still have notifications. So I'll show now. So first notification was that I have a minus 249.27 Serbian dinars. That was 4 days ago, and I got this message. I contacted them explaining what happened, that it was their problem with sending code to close the account. I wasn't able to. So the staff at bank tried multiple times, both on Friday and last Friday and last Saturday. So I explained that here, and because of that, I was charged with additional 250 Serbian dinars, and I have some small amount. So this is not 250, but it's 249.27. So that was 4 days ago, and I notified them about my case, international case of international organized crime. They still haven't responded. So this was 4 days ago, 2nd of August, and that was the first message. The second message, which I received yesterday, is about my balance. So this is my balance, and this is oops. So this is wrong. Minus 249.48. It was on the last day of July, 31st of July this year. So they said new balance is minus. It looks like they have some sort of additional fee, like 0.27 a day, and this all happened because their system didn't work for sending SMS messages. I need SMS, even though I had my ID with me, which is above all other documents, personal documents. They still asked me to tell them the code which I should have received by SMS, but their system was they had some problems with their system, and now they are still charging me, although my account is basically closed, and they're still charging me, those monsters. So this is the same bank that was my provider, my internet provider, and I created several videos that they blocked me. So this is the same bank, the same company basically, MTS, so Mobile Telephony of Serbia. Let me see if I can open this. MTS. Yeah, so that's them. So they were blocking. I proved that there are detailed explanations in my videos about them on my YouTube channel. So I explained that they were blocking only certain addresses, websites, and they refused 3 times to send me the report about the problem. They are constantly sending some generic, and now basically the same company, because this part related to SMS messages is still their responsibility. So MTS, although the bank is now different, it's as I said, as I explained, Bank Postanska Stedionica. So both of them now, because I notified both banks what this is all about, so they are still ignoring that, and I will now upload the video about that, so that they are ignoring my notification of international organized crime. So they basically forced me to go there. So I spent like 5 hours or more basically doing nothing there. I was just waiting for their system, SMS system, to work. Although this was completely necessary. So my account is closed, as you just saw, and they are still charging me. Okay, so I think I covered everything. Oh yeah, and 2 days ago, I think the staff of the bank paid those 250 dinars, because it was their problem. So she paid with her own money. I cannot pay for some people mistakes. So those people who are and you can see that they are using, I mean, this is a bank and they are using so this is not encrypted. So there are so many problems here with them that this is amazing. So this is a bank and state bank. I forgot to mention that. So this is a state bank. Okay, let's see if this, yeah, this is also not encrypted, and okay, this is not important, but this is encrypted. Okay, so when they sent me the how much I need to pay for internet, although they are asking me to pay for internet, and they don't want to send me the report, which is mandatory by the agreement I signed with them. So they want me to pay them for internet, and they are not doing their part of the agreement, which is amazing. I mean, unbelievable. So again, they are not using, so this is encrypted. Yeah. So this is not encrypted. Again, this is a bank. This is encrypted. And not encrypted again, bank. And about my balance, it's also not encrypted. So the bank is sending me, and when I access their site, my account using web application, it's not encrypted. The connection is not secure. I mean, so many problems and so many mistakes is really unbelievable for one bank. So this is a state, again, this is a state bank. The bank is owned by the state. I mean, last time I checked, that was the case. So, okay, they're still charging me, although everything is closed. And I cannot see if they are still charging beyond this 0.1 dinar. Okay, so let's see if they are going to change their mind when I post this about their involvement. So just to mention, when I started posting videos on MTS, so part which is related to the same company. So the same company is internet provider, and also had the bank. Now it's a different bank. When I sent to internet provider, when I started uploading videos, they were really they basically threatened me that it's illegal. But when I proved that it's not illegal, that I have full right to do that, they haven't contacted me on that matter anymore. So they don't like the fact that I'm posting that. I mean, I don't have too many views, but I already noticed that they are changing my views. They are tuning them. So YouTube is deleting my views, deleting my comments, and so on and so on. But I will create another video on this, on that matter, that problem. But for now, this was regarding MTS Bank and Bank Postanska Stedionica and their involvement in. They are basically involved in international organized crime. I talked to the boss there. This was the office of that bank, Postanska Stedionica, in my city where I live, in Novi Sad, Serbia. He said it will be fixed, but it's not fixed. So I just want to show their. Yeah, this is the same. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. It's the same website. I thought it's different. Okay, so they have a lot of problems with their banking, with their site, and so on and so on. I mean, both banks, both MTS and Bank Postanska Stedionica. Let's see if I can check out what happened before they were acquired. So let's see here, what was the date? No, they were acquired that time. I need something. It's something from June. So I need my balance report to see if they also had the non-encrypted. They were also, if they were also using non-encrypted. Yeah, they were using. So this bank, MTS Bank, while they still were MTS Bank, they were not acquired at that time. So this was May. They were not acquired at that time by a new bank, by other bank. So they still were using. So the bank is sending me my balance report using non-encrypted connection. This is amazing, really. Okay, So I think I'm finished with this. So they're charging me and I cannot see how they did that. So again, they sent me about my negative balance. So yesterday, and my account should have been closed on 2 days ago when I was at the bank. Yeah, it was 2 days ago, so it was the 4th of August, and they sent me this on yeah, this is basically almost the same time as the time when I received it by SMS. And okay, this is from the last day of last month. Okay, so basically that's it. So they are robbing me. Basically, they're robbing me without any reason. So it's their problem with their SMS system, and this is the reason why I wasn't able to close the account. They are still charging me. Of course, I will sue them. But for now, I just want to upload the video on what they are doing, and of course, I'll be sure to contact all of their international partners to notify them about this. So I think I covered everything, and that would be it.